Howdy everyone, it's Nicole Zagman with Parkside Farm. I wanted to do an educational video today to show you how to trim hooves on a pygmy goat specifically. So I've got a little model for us to use here. His name is Samson, and let me show you what his hooves currently look like. So Samson is 1.5 years old and he's due for a trim. This is what an overgrown hoof looks like. I've let him go a little bit long so that it would be a good illustration. And I'm just going to show you exactly what I do when I trim his hooves and everyone else in our herd. This is a pair of hoof shears that you can get at Tractor Supply. You can get them at most any feed store, local feed store, but I just ended up picking up a pair of these. They work fairly well. I just bought a new pair and of course I misplaced them, so I'm going to use this old pair for this demonstration today. Here I'm going to lift up his hoof here so you can see it. Make sure that we're focused in here. You can see the overgrowth. And what I'm going to do is work from the inside out with my shears here and just trim off that little excess bit that's overgrown. I'll trim the toe as well, just a little bit. And then this inside isn't too overgrown, but I will also get that. His heel sometimes also needs a little bit of a trim. So I'm gonna just gently cut off a little bit of the heel as well. I've got him in this position. And then the other side, the same thing. Just gonna clip that off and clean up that toe. And that's pretty much it. You can also get drywall rasps to kind of shave these down and just get them a little cleaner. I don't use them very often, but it's also a tool that you can utilize. Pygmy goat hooves are obviously a lot smaller than some of the larger dairy breeds, and they need to be trimmed every 4 to 6 weeks or so. He obviously went a little bit longer. I wanted to show that growth for you so you could see that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can trim hooves. You can get a sling. If your goats are larger, you can lift them up in the air so that their legs are hanging down, and you can trim them that way. You can also use a milking or grooming stand if you have a larger goat. Because mine are so small, I just end up straddling them and putting their head and neck between my legs. I find that that's pretty quick and efficient for me to get through all the goats that I have. But those are just some tips that you can utilize for trimming your own goats' hooves. And I hope you found this video educational, and have a great day.